Hey everyone, hey NailTubers. I received this mail from a very special NailTuber, DG. She's been very supportive on this channel and I appreciate her so much. She sent me this ULG dipping powder kit. There's 4 bottles, one of which is a brush cleaner. Then the 3 steps for dipping, a base, an activator, and top coat. There's also 4 beautiful pastel colors in light orange, pink, teal, and lilac. So I'll do some quick swatches for you. I don't have any more swatch sticks, but I have tons of these long, claw curvy empress nails, so I decided to use these. So DG reached out to me and asked if I could use some dip powder, as she had gotten more into doing gels, and I totally understand that. And I thought it was very nice. So thank you, DG. Love you. So I wanted to do a quick dip nails practice video. Although these are pastel colors, I think that they would be beautiful even in this season. Oh, and let me also point out that there's not much change in the shades of these colors. They're still staying pretty close to the original color of the powder. I'm saying this in comparison to when powders become wet with a liquid, such as monomer, it can tend to get much darker. Check out this comment from my first dip powder video from my nail sister, Shantae Nails. Thank you so much, Shantae. This short set isn't going to be anything frilly. I've only done dip nails maybe twice now? No, 3 times. I just remembered the anti-bullying Manny. So in today's video, I am focusing on dip consistency and working towards a uniform appearance on all nails. I also chose to do a short working length. I feel that starting shorter is better to get accustomed to, especially proper dip angle. When the nails are long or too long, we become more preoccupied with fitting the length into the powder as opposed to a good dipping consistency. This pastel orange is a color that I haven't done yet, so I decided to use this. I think it would look really pretty as a natural nail set. Here are 2 things to keep in mind. Try not to polish on too thick, and don't let the polish build up in the cuticle area. When getting ready to dip, I try to remember to start with the smooth surface of the powder and shake it. Go in at a 45-degree angle. If you don't start out with an even surface and the powder is gathered over to one side, it'll give you the desire to push the nail in further, and you don't want to risk touching the bottom or the sides. Here I did just that, and it formed a wrinkle closer to the free edge of the nail. The other thing is about the brush that comes with these kits. We are so tempted to brush off the excess and clear off the nail bed of anything that didn't attach. And I had even forgotten for a moment of some good advice that I got in my first dip nails video, and that was pretty much 6 or 7 months ago. So the first thing, you can tap the excess dust off the fingers and leave it at that for a moment. This advice was given to me in my first video by my nail sister, Omnia. Thank you, Omnia. So I made it a point to remember this as I was doing this second coat. Now, about these cute little brushes that come in these dip powder kits. It makes us feel so tempted to brush all the excess off because it feels kind of sloppy, right? But you have to wait to use that one as well. Give that base coat some time to dry before you use it. Otherwise, you'll create those small craters like I did, or even big ones at that. So now that ring finger has become more visible, where you can see from me bumping it on the bottom of the jar, it pushed more powder against the nail, creating a lump. So other than those minor things, guys, I think that this application went relatively well. Other than that ring finger, which I resolved that by doing a third layer, so that in case I started filing, I didn't want to file a chunk away of it. I didn't know how it might have settled, so I did a third layer for sake of filing. I hope this video has been helpful to you, and if it has, hit the like button and leave a comment. Tell me, in what way has it helped you? And thank you to DG for this friend mail turning into a great opportunity to share this tutorial with you. So, everything that you saw and we discussed has still been part of step 1, base coat dip, base coat dip. This is step 2, the activator. Now, I didn't want to discuss anything on the downside, but it's apparently inevitable at this time. For the last 2, possibly 3 videos, I've noticed visual and audio issues becoming obvious on the viewer end. I mentioned before that I'm using outdated editing applications, which I tried to resolve but still haven't found something compatible that suits my budget. I'm feeling very disappointed because I have a week full of videos ahead. So I apologize for the video quality, and I ask for your patience while I start over seeking help on this. Oh, and one thing that I realized while filing these nails, I actually had a harder time filing the shorter working length nails, guys. So, you know what that means. I'm going to be doing more of this length so I can get practice on these as well. For as many times as my computer froze up and crashed while in the editing process, when I go to reopen it, it'll have a restore button, but it doesn't necessarily bring all of your components back. So at some point, the application of the top coat came up missing, so you'll go straight to the beautiful reveal.